Hello friends, welcome to our channel. And today in this video we are going to watch Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 full movie online. So friends, without any further ado, let's get started with the video. Before starting this video, I want to tell you something. This is my first YouTube channel and I need your support and love. If you really want that I post Part 2 of the movies on my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. And also share this video with your friends and family. Thank you. Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics. It is produced by Columbia Pictures in association with Marvel Studios, with the distribution rights being held by Sony Pictures. The film is the sequel to Amazing Spider-Man, which was released in 2012. The film stars Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, Jamie Foxx, Dane DeHaan, Mayandra Delfino, Paul Giamatti, Sally Field, and Chris Cooper. The story is written by Roberto Orci, Alex Kurtzman, Jeff Rome, and James Vanderbilt, and it is directed by Mark Webb. The music for the movie is composed by Hans Zimmer, The Rock, and Danny Elfman. On September 4, 2013, Columbia Pictures announced that they had begun development on a sequel to The Amazing Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, and director Mark Webb were all confirmed to return. On December 23, 2013, Sony officially announced that the film would be titled The Amazing Spider-Man 2. In July 2014, the studio set an October 2014 release date for the film. Pre-production for the film began in February 2014, with filming beginning in May of the same year. Filming took place in New York City, California, and Georgia, with principal photography wrapping in October 2014. During production, many rumors circulated about the film as plot and characters, with fans speculating that the film may adapt the Death of Spider-Man storyline from the comics. However, these rumors were later denied by cast and crew members. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 received generally mixed reviews from critics who praised the visual effects but criticized the writing and pacing. Some reviewers felt that the film was too similar to its predecessor and that the plot was too convoluted. Others felt that the film was too dark and violent for a Spider-Man film. Nevertheless, the film was a box office success, grossing over $700 million worldwide. So now let's start watching The Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 full movie online. But before that, let me give you some information about the movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is an action, adventure, drama film having a runtime of 2 hours and 9 minutes. The film is rated PG-13 for sequences of intense action, violence, and some sexual references. The film is distributed by Sony Pictures and Columbia Pictures and was released on October 2, 2014. The music for the movie is given by Hans Zimmer, The Rock, and Danny Elfman, and the cinematography by Steve Yedlin, and the editing by Don Chapman and Pietro Scalia. The movie is produced by Avi Arad, Matt Tolmach, Michael Barnett, and P.K.D. The movie is based on the comic book character Spider-Man, created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko and published by Marvel Comics. And James Vanderbilt, and the story by Roberto Orci, Alex Kurtzman, Jeff Rome, James Vanderbilt, and Stan Lee. The movie stars Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, Jamie Foxx, Dane DeHaan, Mayandra Delfino, Paul Giamatti, Sally Field, and Chris Cooper. Let's get back to the topic without wasting any time. The Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 full movie starts with Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, played by Andrew Garfield, living a normal life in New York City with his Aunt May, played by Sally Field. Peter attends Midtown High School, where he is a classmate of Gwen Stacy, played by Emma Stone, and Harry Osborn, played by Dane DeHaan. Peter has been dating Gwen for some time now, but she is unaware of his secret identity as Spider-Man. Meanwhile, Max Dillon, played by Jamie Foxx, works as an electric lineman for Oscorp, a powerful multinational corporation run by Norman Osborn, played by Chris Cooper, Harry's father. Max is a dedicated employee, but he is often overlooked and underappreciated. He becomes increasingly bitter and resentful of his situation, especially when he is passed over for a promotion. One day, Max is electrocuted while working on a live wire. Instead of being killed, he survives and becomes a human conductor. With the ability to manipulate electricity, Max becomes the villain Electro and seeks revenge against those who he believes have wronged him. Peter and Gwen are both shocked and saddened when they learn of the death of Captain George Stacy, played by Dennis Leary, Gwen's father and a high-ranking member of the NYPD. George had been investigating the activities of the mysterious figure known only as the Spider, who had recently been terrorizing the city. At his funeral, Peter promises George that he will find the Spider and bring him to justice. Peter begins to suspect that the Spider is actually Harry, who has been acting strangely since his father's death. Peter confronts Harry, but Harry denies being the Spider. Peter is conflicted over whether or not to trust Harry, but ultimately decides to believe him. Peter and Harry team up to take on the Spider, but they are quickly overwhelmed. The Spider reveals his identity as Norman Osborn, who had been secretly manipulating events behind the scenes. Norman had created the Spider suit and had used it to frame Harry for his crimes. Norman reveals that he is terminally ill and that he created the Spider suit in order to transfer his consciousness into the machine so that he could live forever. Peter and Harry team up once again to defeat Norman and stop him from transferring his consciousness into the suit. With Norman defeated, Peter and Harry reconcile. Peter realizes that he can't keep his secret identity a secret anymore and reveals his true identity to Gwen. Gwen is initially angry with Peter, but eventually forgives him. Together, they vow to continue fighting crime as Spider-Man and Black Cat. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching the amazing Spider-Man Part 2 full movie online. If you liked the video, then hit the like button and comment down below your favorite character in the movie. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do because I will upload more movies on my channel. Thanks for watching.